All right, welcome back, Legend Gang. My bad. So, you know, we're back. So back to the strength card. Yanni actually had an amazing kind of comment insight that I want her to share. So welcome back, Marilia. Welcome back, Sydney. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, we are now, just to re-present ourselves, we are still in Leo energy, and now we're talking about the Five of Wands. So when you look at this picture, what do you see? Got your Five of Wands, okay. And now I want Yanni to say what she saw. So here we go, Yanni, because our internet went out for a second. So again, I do apologize, but we're back.
Yes, so an observation I made about the Five of Wands is that they're fighting about stuff that's not serious, hence the wooden swords, because if it was serious, they would have actual swords, and it kind of makes sense because, like, you know, Leos are, you know, known to be kind of dramatic, you know what I'm saying, so that's all, I think that's all I said, right?
Yeah. Shout out to you. I feel like that was brilliant, and I agree. And piggybacking off of what she said, it made me think of the Five of Swords, because I'm like, damn, she right. Because if they really were, like, you know, fighting, and they really were serious, yeah, I would get a knife on your ass. Like, I would be ready to kill you. I'd be ready to cut it off. But then when you think about the Five of Swords, matter of fact, we can just look at that real quick for people who are new to tarot, who have not seen a Five of Swords. Like, there's the guy that's just kind of walking off. Like, it's not really... was two people walking off, and then this one person is like holding all the swords, like, let's fight, and then other people are like, nah, it's not even worth it. I'm gonna just go over here and make this money, or I'm gonna just go over here and enjoy my life. So this is the same kind of energy in a different suit, and it's like, it's not even worth the fight. So I love that, because usually anytime you gotta fight somebody, or you feel like you have to fight somebody, that's already not in the right headspace. It's already not in the right energy, because there's nothing that's worth, like, doing that for. Like, there's always another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the fighting part of it is, like, not necessary when you could think win-win. You know? Exactly. I love that. Thank you. I don't know if y'all heard her, but she said fighting another way is true strength. Like, a lot of people try to resort to just, like, physical things, or just, like, arguing, and it's like, that's not strength. That's not leadership. That's not skill. That's not cooperation. That's not love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ego whenever you operate from those spaces. And a lot of us need to understand that, and, like, work on that where we can, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I be Five of Wands, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to, let me speak it out of my life, I used to Five of Wands a lot. Petty drama, like petty shit, petty arguing, petty back and forth, tit for tat type shit, and it's like, nah, it's not even worth the drama. That's the perfect word for it. Like, the drama, like, that's what this feels like. Like, this might as well be a play. This might as well be a little movie action scene, because, good God. Marilia says, I like that. It reminds me of, like, a challenge game, like a competitive competition. Okay, I love that too. That's a good point too, because Five of Wands can be competition. It can be like leveling up to some extent, or like using the people around you as fuel to, you know, get better. So, like, let's say they are in like a dojo or something, and now they're fighting together to increase their strength, or to increase their skill, to increase their knowledge, to increase their experience. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And they say, what is it? I used to do track, right? So they were like, in track and field, it's not really it's a team sport, but it's not really a team sport. It's more of your individual will. So they would say that your true competition, while you're running with other people or against other people, your true competition is yourself, and to beat your own time. And, like to continue to train to be better than your last time or your last thing. And then usually, if you're anything like me, we win. Okay, so it's like our time is the best time, period. But, I got to get back in shape. So, so Mary Leah says, like, fight me, bro, energy. Assume walking away ain't worth it. Sometimes walking away ain't worth it. Fight me, bro, energy. I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I was definitely in that energy, that fight me, bro type energy. Like, I don't even want to walk away from this fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I have to really check myself. Like, I don't know how y'all be feeling when y'all be in Five of Wands energy, but like my emotions kind of be all over the place. Like, when I'm operating from a space of ego, personally, I get sarcastic. Personally, I get real rude. Personally, my words will cut before anything. But if I had to cut something, yes, my actions will be about that action. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, that's not really productive. And I noticed that it really brings me down. Like, it brings me to a low vibrational state when I operate in ego and Five of Wands energy. But I've noticed and I've learned that in taking more control over my mind, like whatever Five of Wands is for me, whatever the challenge, whatever the competition, whatever the obstacle, whatever the fight, I can win if I use my mind. And I feel like in this card, like, you don't really see strategy. Like, you don't really see people like I don't know, like, you don't really see that. Like, you just see a lot of action. You see a lot of like move, hit, do this, do that. And that's not always the way to win anything or to overcome, is by just taking action. Like, you gotta think about shit first, like, before you take action. Like, it's a lot of times I'll see people that take a lot of action, but you taking a lot of action in the wrong direction is not gonna get you to where you want to go. Like, you gotta be strategic. Like, I'm learning that masters of shit, they take more time to plan than they do to execute. You know what I'm saying? They take more time to see beyond or to see ahead, and then they take action. And then it's like, even though they took a lot of time to plan, the action that they take was like minimal. Like, you don't even have to take that much action. It's like ask and receive. Marilia says, used to be ego and lack, now silence, not worth it. For real. I feel that. Like, personally, again, when I was in that Five of Wands energy for myself, like recently, I've been learning to silence myself too, to just be quiet, because it's really not even worth it. Like, I find myself talking in circles sometimes with people, places, and things, like talking in circles, moving in circles, and it's a waste of time. And it's just words, because I'm trying not to get in my emotions. But like, it's truly not worth it. Like, silencing yourself, silencing your mind, and then truly just breathing through Five of Wands energy is true strength. So I'm happy that we have the chance to talk about this. Huh? Oh yeah. Hold on, Yanni wants to comment.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, personally for me, it's weird about me, because like, I'll let anybody, like, it's easy for me to brush off, like, if somebody does something to me, I'll be like, all right, whatever. Like, I can literally shut somebody down with my words and shit, because I will literally leave a person just standing there arguing with themselves. I'm like, exactly. I'm not about to argue with you anymore. Like, I was tested by someone from an old job. Like, he just tried to start shit with me. And I was like, okay, well, you can stand here and argue with yourself. I'm going to go take care of the customer. And he got even more mad. You're going to irritate people's demons, especially when you're light. And then it's like, for me, that what I was saying at first is that, like, if someone does something to me, it's easier for me to brush it off. But it's like, when you fuck with somebody I love, then I'm ready to kill you. I'm ready to murder you. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to, like, kind of breathe through that energy, because, like, the old me had way less self-control. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just learning to treat people with kindness. Even with the nigga who tried me at the job, like, I was nothing but kind to him regardless. You know what I'm saying? Even after that happened, I was still laughing and joking with him and everything. And really, that kills them more than anything. It really does. So it's like, whenever you think about fighting somebody or killing somebody who's done something to you or done something to someone you love, treat them with kindness, because that'll eat the person up more than you beating their ass or killing them ever will.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like, you get what you give. Exactly. So, like, if you are, like, if you are operating from ego and you're giving a whole bunch of ego, like you're giving negative energy, you're giving fight, you're giving argue, you're giving lack, you're giving depression, you're giving anger, that's what you will receive. And then people be looking fucking crazy and not understanding why, quote unquote, bad things keep happening to them. But, like, look at what you're thinking. Look at how you're acting. Look at how you're right. Look at what you're giving. Like, are you smiling? Are you being positive? Are you trying? And please understand that even in trying, everybody around you is not going to respond in the way that you would want them to, because a lot of people are deeply rooted in ego. And it takes a lot to kind of come out of that. But I promise, if you are persistent, if you are someone who continues to exude that energy, even when people don't give it back to you, they're going to see that that's who you are. Mm-hmm. And you will shine. You know what I'm saying? And then people will see that. Like, they'll start to treat you differently, because they're like, oh, well, this person is just like that. This person is not like everybody else. This person moves differently. This person thinks differently. I've never seen this before. And then you'll see people starting to watch you and look at you and try to figure that shit out, because they're trying to figure out why you not looking as angry and sad and depressed as them. Why are you not operating in the way that they've seen everybody else in their entire life operate? What makes you so different? What makes you so special? That's exactly what it is. I have true strength. And that shines. Like, true strength shines. Marilia says, like, quietly observing. Like, if I was in line, I'll go lay and lassen fun with others' mistakes, and now my own mistakes. Shout out Sydney. Like, quietly observing. If I'm in line, I'll go last, okay, and learn from others' mistakes or my own mistakes. Shout out Sydney. That's a great thought, Yanni, and true, Tai. Yeah. So that's kind of how I feel about Five of Wands energy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna say I'm feeling triggered. It's bringing up some stuff. It's making my eyes kind of hot. So I'm gonna just, breathe, and yeah, I'm glad that we're having this conversation though, y'all, because again, I don't know what y'all have been going through, but I have truly been tapping into all types of strength reserves that I did not know that I had. Like, strength that I didn't even conceive having, and I have. And I'm using it, and I'm using it to the best of my ability, and I'm learning how to expand my strength, how to be stronger, how to teach others strength, how to show others strength, And we talk about this all the time, being over here in Legend Gang, like being the example. We have to be the strength we want to see. We have to be the people we want to see more of. Like, if you are in an environment or in a place, in a space where people aren't showing the strength that you want to see, you have to be that. You have to be the example, be the leader. Show people what it looks like so that they can decide for themselves, hey, I really like this aspect of this person. Let me learn from them. Let me try it for myself. Let me implement it into my own life. And to have the courage, strength energy, to do so, to have the strength to do so. Like, you have to actually take these actions. When I say strength, like taking action, you have to take action on these new concepts, takes true strength. And then wisdom, like seeking the wisdom to have the courage to take action on something new. So again, finding these people that are being the example, or again, you set the example, you set the standard, especially if you a legend. You already know. We set the standard. We set the bar. We are the bar. Everywhere we go, people are reaching for us. We are the biggest stars that people can see. That's just how it is. When you are shining that bright, when you are that different, when you are that radiant, like when you are that strong, your strength will show. Like, So matter of fact, we could talk about this more full moon, because we didn't even get through all the Leo energy. So we can revisit strength for the full moon in Leo. Talk about the Five of Wands. What is it? 5, 6, 7? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we talk about the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Wands. Matter of fact, 6 of Wands, that's going to be the perfect one to start with. That's going to be the perfect one to start with when we come back for a full moon live, full moon in Leo. Because 6 of Wands, just as a sneak preview, sneak peek type shit, 6 of Wands is one of my favorite cards. It's underrated. 6 of Wands is very underrated because the 6 of Wands is success. The 6 of Wands is whenever you mission accomplished type shit. Shout out Yanni. Okay, mission complete, mission accomplished. Like when you have succeeded at something, when you have achieved something, like you finally did it. You finally did it and you're being celebrated for it. And I feel like if you're not already feeling that energy right now, if you're not already kind of celebrating your achievements right now, if you're not already seeing how far you've come, how much you've grown in your own personal strength right now, you're going to see it full moon. You're going to see it full moon, especially if you have been trying in any capacity. Like your try could be different from the next person's try, but if you have been trying, you're going to see the results. You're going to see results that you did not even expect. And again, 6 of Wands, success energy, celebration energy, like you about to be riding your high horse energy. And I want you to feel it now. Like feel successful now, because if you don't already see it, again, it's coming and it's going to continue to build. Like I was just talking to Yanni, like, damn, bro, yesterday I got this amazing ass opportunity. Today I got another exponential from the one I got yesterday, like an exponential increase. And I'm just like, damn, now it just feels like every day I just keep getting more and more and more and more. And while it hasn't all the way come in yet, the seeds have been planted. They're on the way. It's only a matter of time between me and that achievement. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time between me and that success, between me and that school, between me and helping people, between me and creating new platforms, between me and changing people's lives. Like it's only a matter of time. And I'm just so grateful because 6 of Wands energy. And then 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, just to touch on it before we touch on it. 7 of Wands. Protect that. Protect your success. Protect your gifts. Protect this new energy that you've gotten, because you can't keep sharing it with the wrong people. You can't. You can't. And we talked about that all the time. We talk about being drained. We talk about not having people that bring things to the table. You have to bring something to the table, or you have to set the table. Set the table and allow legends to bring things to the table. You have to be able to bring more to the table than you take. That's 7 of Wands energy. Now that we have a table, 6 of Wands, I built the table. 7 of Wands, who's gonna add to the table that I built? Who's gonna contribute to this table? What are you contributing? Is it helping people? Is it hurting people? Like what kind of food you bring into the cookout? Okay. We don't need no poison. We need things to nourish. We need things to sustain, things to elevate, things to grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then at that same time, again, removing people from your space that are taking more than they are giving. That's 7 of Wands. That's all of these things are Leo energy, and it takes strength to be able to do these things. It takes strength to get through the challenge, to get through the conflict, to get through the obstacle. It takes strength to accept your flowers. Shout out Marilia. She tell me all the time, you're going to accept your flowers. I'm like, girl, okay. But like 6 of Wands, accepting your flowers, accepting your success, accepting your achievement. 7 of Wands, protecting that, and then keeping your energy at a level where you can maintain that, and not only maintain that, replicate that, continue to grow that, expand that type shit. So that is what I have for us tonight. Shout out Yanni, welcome back. Marilia says, Leo gang. Hey, you already know, sending light. I'm in the beginning of that. Okay. Well, we're going to see it all the way through to the end. Yanni says, hey, I'm back. And yes, know that success and happiness and pride are very much deserved. Agreed. So that is what I have for us tonight. If you've enjoyed this reading, this time, please make sure to like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe to the YouTube. This is actually going to be posted on Patreon. Y'all already know. So for everybody that missed Twerk and Work, if you are watching this, it's probably going to be turned into a clip. You can watch this Twerk and Work on Patreon, and you can show your support for as little as $3 a month. So So shout out Marilia, shout out Yanni, shout out Sydney, shout out everybody for joining me tonight. I love you. I appreciate you. I am very grateful for you. Thank you for taking the time out to be here with me. And yeah, so y'all already know, daily live, 10:30 a.m. If you missed that, well, you're going to have to catch the replays. And I highly encourage everybody to check out replays from last year too, because a lot of that information, like a lot of what happened last year, is truly repeating itself. So I'm like, damn, life is truly like cyclic. Like it's a cycle for real. Like the same thing I was going through last year, I'm going through this year, but it don't look the same. It don't feel the same. And I'm moving a lot different. Like I've learned from those mistakes that happened last year, you know? So if you need a little bit of extra guidance, if you need a little bit of extra advice, definitely check out readings from last year or just hit up Legend Gang, you know? So until next time, you are truly legendary. I love you, and I will see you later.